Thank you for the invitation and for giving us the opportunity to present the outlook of the situation that the Mercedes-Benz has in this transitional phase of the technology. Next slide, please. Basically, we believe that the drive systems that have to be developed for the years to come to overcome this transition in technology are not just one. There is not just one format of drivetrain because the uses and the needs are different. So Mercedes-Benz will produce all kinds of drive systems, from the S400 hybrid, which is an ultra-luxury sedan with lithium-ion batteries that was just launched in Paris, to 100% electric vehicles like the 100 Smarts that are already in implementation in the city of Berlin. So there is various solutions to the problem. Next slide, please. To transition automatically from fossil fuels to another source of fuel and kinetic energy is a little bit difficult, because right now there is not just passenger cars, but there is also commercial vehicles. There is all kinds of transportation needs, and 80% of those movements are done today by trucks, and these trucks need fuel, but they also need we need solutions. And as the slide says, until we can send all goods via email, then until that day we'll still need to use fossil fuels and transportation systems. Next slide, please. From the other point of view, we know that the car throughout the planet is synonymous of independence in terms of mobility. And next slide, please. As we all know, we have a number of countries and regions that are evolving rapidly, and the necessity for movement exists. As we can see, right now there is an estimation that there is 900 million units in operation all over the world, and there is an estimation that by 2040, due to the evolution of all these regions, we will be heading to 1.8 billion. So that's a significant increase. Next slide, please. Of course, from the other point of view, we know that we have been depending for hundreds or over 100 years on fossil fuels, and these natural resources are becoming limited and expensive. Demand is driving up due to the growth of new regions on the planet, and the prices, of course, are I shouldn't say going up now, because now they're going down, but this is also a problem for our industry, because this volatility does not help us to plan. So we have also deteriorating air quality, which is caused, and a lot of regulation coming in. We have a number of types from all over the world, and mainly the Western, I should say, hemisphere, from super, ultra low emission vehicles to zero emission vehicles, Euro 4, Euro 6. So, of course, the environmental regulations are also placing a lot of pressure on the industry, and there is necessity to act. Next slide, please. Of course, as you can imagine, this puts the industry in a very difficult situation. We have a growing demand of oil and rising prices, or constant reduction, of course, of the fossil fuel reserves. Customers, of course, continue to have ever-increasing requirements. Customers don't want less, they want more. Of course, they don't want to pollute, but they still don't want to give up their luxury. And of course, we represent mainly premium products, so our customers have very high demands. And from the other point of view, we have stricter and stricter environmental regulations, and this makes it extremely difficult for the engineers to meet all those demands, because they're contradictory. Next, please. Mercedes-Benz believes in sustainable mobility, and believes that there is no perfect answer right now to the problem. As I said before, We believe that the company that masters a number of technologies will be able to provide to its customers the best solutions and be more competitive in the marketplace. First of all, we believe in optimization of the internal combustion engine. The internal combustion engine has been around for more than 100 years, but we still believe that today's technology allows us to reduce emissions and consumption still quite significantly. So this engine will still play a role. Mercedes-Benz in the years to come will introduce the DeSoto engine. This is a variation of the internal combustion engine. This is an engine that works with gasoline, but also has characteristics of diesel operation. It's an engine that with very low displacement can provide very high output and low fuel consumption. Then we also are moving towards downsizing. As you know, Mercedes-Benz is a premium manufacturer, mainly with large engines. But for years now, we have been on the road to downsizing. Since 1997, we are producing the supercharged 2-liter engine, which has similar consumption and power characteristics with a 6-cylinder 3-liter engine. Also, technology with spray-guided fuel injection. This is fuel injection, high pressure, high atomization in the combustion chambers directly, increases fuel economy and reduces emissions.